Hello everyone, you are welcome to solve this nice exponential equation, which is 9 to the power x. This is equal to 54. So what is the value of x? Solution from here. Now, we have 9 to the power x. This is equal to 54. To solve for x, let's introduce logarithm on both sides. So that now here, we have log 9 to the power x. This is equal to log 54. The next step from here, log 9 to the power x, this is in the form of log a to the power n, which we can express as n log a. So this is the power rule property of logarithms. Applying this property, then log 9 to the power x becomes x log 9. This essentially is equal to log 54. So let's divide both sides by log 9 by log 9. So that now here, if you simplify, we can have x is equal to log 54 divided by log 9. The next step from here, we can express 54 essentially as 9 times 6. Now here we can substitute this so that x will be equal to log 9 times 6 divided by log 9. So log 9 times 6, this is in the form of log a times b, which we can express as log a plus log b. So applying this logarithm property, then here we have x is equal to log, this is 9, divided by log 9 plus log 6 divided by log 9. The next step here is to simplify here. Let's simplify this so that now x is equal to 1 plus, now here we have log 6 divided by log 9. The second step here, you can express 6 as 2 to the power 3, and we can express this 9 as 3 to the power 2. Substituting this, will have x is basically equal to 1 plus, now here we have log 2 times 3 divided by log 3 to the power 2. So log 2 times 3, this is in the form of log a times b, which we can express as log a plus log b. Applying this property, then here we have x is the same thing as 1 plus log 2 divided by log 3 to the power 2 plus log 3 divided by log 3 to the power 2. So from here, log 3 to the power 2, by applying the power rule property, which is log a to the power n, which you can express as n log a, applying this property, now here we'll have x equal to 1 plus log 2 divided by 2 log 3, then plus log 3 divided by 2 log 3. So now let's simplify here log 3 and log 3, so that now x will be equal to 1 plus half log 2 divided by log 3. So let's combine. This is 1 plus a half. This is the same thing as 3 over 2 plus a half. This is log 2 divided by log 3. So as you can see here, log 2 divided by log 3, this is in the form of log a divided by log b, which we can express as log a to base b. So applying this logarithm property, then this follows that the value of x will be equal to 3 over 2 plus a half log 2 to base 3. But since a half is common here, we can express x as a half into the bracket here, 3 plus log 2 to base 3. So this is the value of x. This is the value of x. So let's verify that this value of x actually satisfies the equation. Let's verify as follows. Now, if you recall here, we end that 9 to power x, this should give us a value of 54. So let's check if this is true. Let's substitute the value of x so that here we have 9 to power a half. Into the bracket here we have 3 plus log 2 to base 3, and this should give us a value of 54. So we can express 9 basically as 3 to power 2. Substituting this, here we have 3 to power 2 multiplied by a half into the bracket here, 3 plus log 2 to base 3. This should give us a value of 54. Now let's simplify here. 2 and 2 simplifies, so that here we have 3 to power 3 plus log 2 to base 3, and this should give us a value of 54. The next step from here, 3 to power 3 plus log 2 to base 3. This is in the form of a to power n plus m, which we can express as a to power n times a to power m. So applying this exponent property, then here we'll have 3 to power 3 multiplied by 3 to power log 2 to base 3. This should give us a value of 54. Now 3 to power 3 here, this is the same thing as 3 times 3 times 3, and this is equal to 27. So here we have 27 multiplied by 3 to power log 2 to base 3. 3 to power log 2 to base 3. This is in the form of m to power log a to base m, and this is essentially equal to a. That implies that 3 to power log 2 to base 3, this is the same thing as 2. So this will give us a value of 2. So substituting this value of 2, we'll have 27 times 2, and this is supposed to give us a value of 54. So now here we have 27 times 2, and essentially this is equal to 54, and therefore clearly the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and this implies that the value of x, which is equal to a half into the parentheses 3 plus log 2 to base 3, actually satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please subscribe, like and subscribe.